Welcome to the Nerd News Network. I'm your host, Ridge Campbell. Tonight's topic, a super debate. Tampa Bay needs a new hero. And who will it be? Batman or Superman? You decide. And here to help me is Superman's campaign representative, Cash Hudson. How you doing, Cash?
It's great to be here, Rich.
And on the line from Gotham City, Batman's campaign representative, Sage Phillips. How's it going in Gotham, Sage?
It's going great, Ridge. We can't wait to move up to Tampa when we finally get elected.
The first topic of tonight's debate, what do you feel is the major reason the people of this city should vote for your candidate? Cash, you have the floor.
Well, I think it comes down to this, Rich. My candidate is actually a superhero. Not only has he saved Metropolis from the crime wave, or however we're calling it, he has also saved the world from meteors. He's turned back the clock to save the world.
Can I just butt in there for a minute, Ridge? I hope you don't mind. I'd like to point out that yes, he did save the planet from a meteor, and yes, he did turn back the clock for just one woman, I might add, but I'll get back to that in a second. But do we really want to be putting our trust in a foreigner? Superman is from another planet. Do we really want to be focusing on someone who's not from Earth?
Sage. My candidate is the only one who has, without a doubt, from the very beginning, stand for truth, justice, and the American way. I don't believe Batman has stood for that.
Well, I'm gonna break in here, Cash. I have to say that Batman has saved the world, or at least the United States, from many large-scale disasters. Would you like to butt in here, Sage?
Yes, I would, Ridge. Yes, I would like to point out that my candidate has saved the United States and Gotham City from multiple threats: nuclear bombs, natural disasters, and what we have deemed as supervillains. If I do remember correctly, haven't most of Superman's enemies been from outer space or his own planet? Most searching for Superman himself.
Excuse me.
Well, next topic. What will your candidate do to help the crime rate go down? Sage, you have the floor.
Yes, I'd like to just point out that the Batman has proven time and again that his method works. A city like Gotham, the beacon of our entire nation, the highest crime rate in the entire world. Utter peace for 8 years, as long as Batman was walking the streets. So tell me, that obviously works. When in a city like Tampa, isn't that the kind of hero we want? Isn't that the kind of hero we deserve?
Sage, I understand that Gotham has been saved, but Metropolis actually built jobs. With Superman's help, crime was not an issue. Crime was taken out completely, and we were able to build more jobs and make a greater home for the people of our city. And, you know, how can Tampa not want that? Do we want to be brought down to the brink of destruction before we're saved by Batman? No. We want to be saved by Superman today, right now.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Lex Luthor has escaped from a maximum security prison. How do we know that if Superman is elected as the hero of Tampa, that it won't be the center of some kind of scrap they decide to have? That millions of dollars in insurance costs for whatever large-scale attack he decides to have.
And we're not discounting that the Joker or Bane would come and attack the great city of Tampa.
No, the Joker and Bane have been locked up securely in Arkham Asylum. And
yeah, so we're going to put our faith in the Arkham Asylum, is what you're saying. Are we going to put a branch in Tampa now too? Do the great people of the great city of Tampa want Arkham City in Tampa Bay? No, we do not. No, they do not.
Can I just say this? Can I just say this for 1 second? Just for 1 second. How can we discount that? I mean, how could you forget that Arkham City was a failed project? Batman admitted it. The government admitted it. Arkham City was canceled. Was canned. It was admitted by Batman, the government. We admitted it.
It's a failed plan, Sage.
I know it was a failed plan. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
A plan that works.
We need to stop and end our closing remarks with: will the city feel safe with your candidate? Cash, you have the floor.
Thank you, Rich. I would like to let the people of Tampa know that on the first hour that my hero is elected, he will end crime in the cities of Tampa, already starting 1,000 new jobs in the city of Tampa. How can we argue with those results?
Sage, the floor is now yours.
Thank you, Ridge. I would just like to start by saying crime is very real. And this is not a decision that should be taken lightly. Tampa needs the hero that it deserves. It needs a knight, the Dark Knight, to stand as a guardian over your cities when the sun goes down. So you can tell your children when you tuck them into bed, it's alright, we're safe. Batman is here. That's what I believe. And back to you, Rich.
There's a lot to be said.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
And in the coming weeks we will see.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. That was an amazing
Of course.
display of thought-provoking ideas. Up next, a cat stuck in a tree. Turns out, upon later investigation, it was an anime girl. Tonight at 11.